Because, yeah, I got that letter 3 years ago. Nope, 2022, 23, 24, 25, 24 years ago. 4 years ago, guys. That's insane. Let me turn my little light on here. Yeah, I'm gonna drive with the light on. I'm just gonna circle the neighborhood a little bit so I can debrief. I wish I could like tell you in 3 minutes like what it was like to sit down and see that letter. It was like being choked and simultaneously like punched in the gut and then like stomped on repeatedly. There's this episode of ER back in the day when George Clooney is a doctor, obviously, and this kid comes in with back pain and they can't figure out what's wrong with him, and finally George Clooney cuts his shirt off and he has a huge imprint of his dad's boot on his back, just all over. So George Clooney busts through those ER doors, goes into the waiting room and asks if he's the dad, and then he just beats the hell out of him. Like he just beats him up like John Wick style, like pow, 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 pow. And I remember watching that when I was little and thinking, oh, that must be so nice. Like, yeah, must be nice. And I am not saying I have not had champions, because I have. So many champions who, I still remember one woman, I read that letter to her. I didn't read it to her, but I showed it to her, and she like, you know, she's in this world of abuse and she's wonderful, and she said, that is perfect. And I was like, what? And she's like, oh, that is exactly what you needed. And I didn't understand at the time. I mean, I knew she was saying something encouraging, but what I think she meant was, it's the most bananas letter in the entire universe. I literally have an employment review from like 3 months before where I got all 5 stars. And you know why I wasn't in my office, guys? Because I was the director of women and children's ministry. I'm sorry. That's a lot of people. And let me tell you, I move. So it's okay. They can say what they want to say. But if you're a woman in the PCA, if you're a woman who's been fired in this way, if horrible things have happened to you, like, it sucks. And I wish I could say, like, there's a way through it. I mean, I'm alive. I still love Jesus. But I still hate what was done. But I think a lot more people hate what's being done. And so I think there's a lot more chances for hope. So just cling on to it. And on the days you can't hope, that's okay.